Yep. What's wrong with this phone? What's wrong with this phone? Yo, what's going on, peoples? We are here, man. It's early in the morning right now, but I am up. You know, I'm always up, man. Just chilling and vibing, trying to see who's up this morning. But I was sitting back and I was thinking, let me do this video. I'm gonna do it live. You know, I'm gonna talk about how to win at trucking, man. You know, whether you want to be local or OTR or owner operator, whatever you want to do, you just gotta win. You know what I mean? It ain't no excuses for being second place. You know, if you come in second place, sometimes you might as well just keep it to yourself. You know, no excuses, man. One of the ways you can win at trucking, man, you gotta keep on educating yourself. I mean, you gotta take sense out of nonsense. You know, you're never too old to learn something new. When I was new in the trucking game, one thing I did, I soaked up all the information all the older cats had to say. I sat there and listened, man. But I still use my common sense, right? Meaning that I took a lot of sense out of nonsense, So you got to keep on educating your mind. You know what I mean? And you can't get caught up in where all the masses is going. Don't get caught up or what everybody else want to do. Got to pick your lane in trucking. Got to decide what you want to do and go for what you want. Don't go for what nobody else want. You got to know what you want in trucking. You know what I mean? You can have a successful career in trucking no matter what you do in trucking. It could be local, it could be OTR, it could be owner up. But you have to pick the job that fits you, right? Don't pick the job that makes another man happy, thinking that you're gonna go into that job and be happy as well. You gotta sit back, kick back, and realize what makes you happy. What are the things that you're looking for? I'll give you an example. Me per se, I'm not a type of person that's looking for a 9 to 5. I don't want your typical 9 to 5 job where you go in every day, you punch in, punch out at the same time. So I knew that working in food service would be a good thing for me because we never have two identical days. We never have 2 days in food service where it's the same. Everything's always different. Everything's always changing. Sometimes we go in at 3 o'clock. Sometimes we go in at 4. Sometimes we get off at 2. Sometimes we get off at 1. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week I work like 8 hours. Thursday I work 10 hours. Yesterday I worked 13 hours. So it's all different, man. You know, you gotta know what fits you. What I like about food service is that I'm not at one place for too long. I drop my load and I continue moving, you know, and see a lot of people, stuff like that. I just keep it moving, man. You got some people they work different though. They like to have a set schedule, and they like to deliver to the set store and stuff like that. See the same palm trees going down the road, but I'm not like that. Get what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what you want to do in trucking. That's how you gonna win. You know what I mean? That's how you gonna get ahead. You can't listen to what people say because if you want to be a local trucker and you're over the road right now and you're so focused in on what people are saying about local trucking, then how is it you're gonna find out on your own if it's worth it or not? You just listening to what the mass say. Remember, majority of people, they don't like to do no research. They just like to sit back, kick back, and run their mouth. You know, a lot of people don't like to get out there and try to figure out things on their own. So if you really want to do something, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You gotta put one foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you want to win at OTR, you gotta figure out what do you want to do out there. Um, in my opinion, if you want to win at OTR, you cannot come home every week. Um, you can't come home every 2 weeks. You just can't come home that often. You know what I'm saying? We got Clarence Wheeler in the building. You can't come home, man, because like either you gonna be OTR for real, or you out there half stepping. You know, a lot of guys out there they complain about making money, and they go out there on the road, they run for 4 or 5 days, and they're ready to come home because they're homesick. I get it, but you got to decide, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a local trucker or OTR trucker? Now, if you want to win at being an owner operator, my number one advice to people is just do it. If you're gonna do it, just do it, man. Don't do it halfway. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it halfway. Learn the business. Big Cam in the building, what's popping? Not all local food service company pay component because there are some that only pays by the hour. You know what I'm saying? Not all paid component. No, if y'all want to be an owner operator, man, do it the right way. You know what I mean? And what's the right way? Let me back up for a second. There's no wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Who am I? Like, I don't believe in these lease purchase things. I don't believe in paying $2,000 a month for a truck. I don't believe in paying $500 for a week for a truck, $600 for a week for a truck, $700 for a week for a truck. Because if you're gonna get out there and be an owner operator and you're gonna run on your own and you're gonna be on a 1099 and all of that there, to me, a lot of guys are impatient, man. They know damn well they can't afford a truck, but they want to take shortcuts and do this lease purchase bull crap. That's how they want to get in the game right there. Now, a lot of guys, they was probably with a company making 15, 1600 a week. Now you go do this lease purchase stuff to what, to make an extra $300, $400. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and pencil out everything and do some damn math. Um, Now, if the math don't add up, then you know that it's something that you're not gonna be able to afford to do. Now, when I was an owner operator, I went to the dealership to buy my truck. You know what I mean? And my truck payment was $945 a month. $945. That's a little over $300 a week. That's what you call a good truck payment, man. You know, I wasn't paying these crazy $600, $700 a week. That right there don't make no sense. Another thing I tell guys, if you want to be a successful owner operator, man, learn your damn truck, man. Like, get out, like, seriously. Like, once y'all get in this trucking game, bro, take your pre-trip and your post-trip seriously, man. Seriously. Like, nowadays, you got a lot of people, they're making videos and they're, oh, my truck is nice and I just got a brand new truck. They don't know one jackhammer about the truck, bro. They don't know the front tires from the rear tires. They don't know crap. Learn your damn truck. Learn how to change a damn light bulb. You know what I mean? Learn all the necessary components of your truck. Learn how to pre-trip that mother. You know what I mean? You wanna you know what I'm saying? And when you pre-tripping the truck, you just want to organize yourself. It's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? You want to start at one side of the truck, top to bottom. Like if I'm sitting in front of a truck right now, I'm a pre-trip. I'm gonna look on the bottom of the tractor and make sure there's no leaks under the tractor. Make sure there's no leaks, right? And I'm gonna look all the way at the top of the tractor and make sure all my amber lights are working, right? And then I'm gonna make sure the windows is not cracked or nothing like that, and the rubber part of the window is not dented or nothing like that. And I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna make sure my wipers is in good working condition. It's not cracked. It's not bent, and the rubber part on the wiper is not bent. Then I'm gonna open my hood and I'm gonna look at my air components, and I'm gonna make sure everything's like where it's supposed to be. Then I'm gonna reach out right over to my left and I'm gonna check my steering component. I'm gonna make sure it's not loose or nothing like that. They don't have too much play. I'll make sure it's not cracked. It's not dented. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna go down, stuff like that. And you're gonna check every single component of the tractor when you're pre-tripping that mother. You feel me? You wanna check everything. You wanna check your pitman arm, slack adjuster, all of that there. You're supposed to check all of that. Your leaf springs. You know what I mean? Every single thing. Your radiator, your compressor, your reservoirs. You know what I'm saying? Your steering pump, everything. Check your brakes, your inner and outer tire. Check your rims. Make sure it's not dented. Make sure it's not damaged. You know what I mean? Check your lug nuts. Make sure that's good. Check your hood seal. You know, you gotta check your hinges on the damn on the hood. You gotta check your damn hinges, right? You want to check everything, man. And when you're finished checking everything in the engine, and you walk alongside the truck, you walk front to back, and you want to look at your mirror, make sure that that's okay. You want to look at your step, make sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting into. I'm not. I don't want to get too much in details of a damn pre-trip, but if you want to be an owner operator, man, learn damn pre-trip. It don't take too long. It will save you money out there on the road, man. I'm tired of watching these cats on YouTube that don't even know how to change a damn light bulb. I guarantee you, I bet you money half of these people don't got no tools. Like, go buy you a set of tools, people. Learn how to use it. Like, pull up YouTube right now, how to use it, how to use some damn tools, how to use a Phillips screwdriver, how to use a you know what I'm saying? Learn how to use some tools, man. My tools are never too far away, man. Learn how to use some damn tools. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all something. A lot of people don't know what this is. Believe it or not. You ask them what this is. Y'all think I'm playing, right? You ask them what this is, and they have no clue, right? People, this is a tool Get some damn tools. If you're an owner operator, you're gonna need these things, man. Stop paying people to change your light bulbs. You know what I mean? Stop, Brad, what's going on? Stop paying people to do your damn things on your truck that you can do. Grease your damn truck. Yo, the reason I decided to be a company driver, I don't want to do none of these things, man. But I guarantee you, if I'm an owner operator again, I'm gonna get me a pair of overalls because I'm gonna get dirty. I'm gonna figure out how to change my damn airbags. I'm not gonna give TA $300 to change a damn airbag when you can do that. Or your shocks. All right, let me tell you something about trucks, right? And you can just open the hood, open the hood of your tractor, whatever tractor you're driving. Then open the hood of a car, especially these cars nowadays. And the biggest thing that jumps out to me when you're looking at comparing trucks to cars, the number one thing that jumps out to me, man, is like how easy it is to access stuff in a tractor's engine, right? Everything's so big, it's just sitting there. So what that means, people, that means easy work if you had the tools. A lot of people don't know where to go to find tools. You can't find tools at Burger King. Yeah, you can find some tools, but not that type of tools. Get what I'm saying? Get you some tools. Because when you look in a car's engine now, especially the new cars nowadays, like if I open my engine, everything's so hard to get to, man. And the majority of these shops, that's what they're basically like charging people for, man. It's so like these engines nowadays and cars are so freaking complicated, man. It's like I open my engine, like first thing I see is this big block cover over my damn engine. You know what that means? That means I gotta take that damn car to the dealer. I don't got time to be like sitting there trying to figure out shit. I ain't trying to break nothing. But these trucks, like, come on now, seriously. There's many things you can do on your tractor trailer that you don't have to pay people to do. You feel me? Many things. So if you want to be successful at being an owner operator, like start by doing that, right? And if you want to be successful at being an owner operator, start learning some professionalism. You got to deal with people out there, man. Learn how to talk and communicate with people. That's going to help you a long way. And learn some math and learn some common sense. And like a lot of people probably looking at me and be like, yo, what you talking about? Learn some common sense. Yeah, you're going to need some common sense. Because, yo, it doesn't matter what you do. You can lease on to a company. You can have your own authority. If you don't have common sense, you're going to lose. Like, you're going to be a loser. Common sense does not come overnight. You got to sit back, do your research. If you have a raggedy ass truck, right? Why lease onto a company that's running you East Coast to West Coast, North Coast to South Coast, beating up your truck? Just to say that you're making $2 a mile? $2 a mile is like, whatever. Your goal is supposed to try to find accounts that's paying you $4 to $5 a mile. They're out there. They're not common. Not everybody's gonna get it. You know what I mean? Learn how to communicate. Learn how to manage money if you want to be an owner operator. Because you're gonna start getting those checks or settlements. Just called settlements. And your settlements is gonna say 3,000, $4,000 a week. And all that's gonna get to your head. All of that money is not yours. All right, let me back up. All that money could be yours because you got some cats out there. Their goal is to write off everything, right? Now, one little advice I can give to you: if you own a house and you're not planning on making no house moves in the future, then go ahead, write off as much stuff as you could. But if you don't own a house, and this is why I tell people, man, do your research. Do your research and stop doing what other people are doing. Follow the beat of your own drums, right? This is why I tell people this. If you don't own a house and you want to be a homeowner, don't write off everything. The bank will give you nothing because you showed them nothing. Therefore, to them, you are nothing. Nothing at all. If I'm running Joe Blow's bank and here comes Mr. Big Time Truck Driver, I want a $250,000 loan to buy a house because I make money. I make money like it ain't nothing funny. I'm like, okay, show me the money. And Mr. Smartass owner op truck driver pulled out his tax paper and you're showing $25,000 income. Cause you done wrote everything off because you're trying to be slick by not paying no taxes. Guess what? You just qualified for a $75,000 house. So that $250,000 house that you wanted, that's out the window. Now, in Florida, what are you gonna get for a $75,000 house? You're gonna end up living next to a mouse. That's what you're gonna get. Do your research, people. You can win at trucking. Because trucking is winnable. But you can lose if the only thing you do is listen to losers. Losers like company. Misery loves company. You know what I mean? The only way you can win, you gotta win from within. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, they'll say that local food service drivers are crazy for what they're doing, for what they do. I look at a lot of local truckers, man, and I'm thinking y'all crazy for not want to do this. We are getting paid. In this pandemic, we took a little hit because we delivered to a lot of restaurants, mom and pops, a lot of pizza joints, wings places, and just a lot of places that's It's just not open no more, right? But throughout all of this, I can say that we've been pretty consistent of putting something in our pocket. Because at the end of the day, you work in food service. Somebody got to eat, yo. And one advice I can give to anybody that's coming into food service, just stay with the company that you pick. They're all the same. And how you get ahead is when you start moving up in that seniority list, that seniority board. That's how you get ahead. That's how you end up making that mother effing bread. You hear what I said? You know what I mean? That's how you start making that bread. You can win that trucking, people. Trucking is winnable. You gotta know what it is that you wants to do. You gotta know the direction you want to take trucking. It's not that serious, man. Some people they just overthink it. You know what I mean? They just overthink stuff. You gotta simplify every single thing in life. Simplify it. You know? Believe it or not, some local truckers, or the majority of local truckers, at the end of the year, they do more better numbers than some owner operators. And pretty much like majority of over the road drivers. And notice I say some local truckers, right? Not all local truckers. Because in trucking, man, especially when it comes to local trucking, depending on what city you live in, what state, some of the pay that these people are offering truck drivers is just disrespectful, man. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I wish that truckers could stop applying for these whack ass jobs, man. You got fuel companies that want to pay you $600 a week for delivering fuel. That's rude, man. You know? Absolutely terrible. You gotta know your worth as a truck driver. Know your worth. You can win at trucking, man. Trucking is winnable. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide how you gonna get ahead, how you gonna get that bread. Because the majority of us is in trucking to make money. That's what the majority of us is in trucking for. Now, to me, one of the hardest things to do in trucking is being an over the road driver. Because no over the road companies pay guys for what they're really worth. None. If I'm over the road as a company driver, I want to be paid for every single hour that I'm away from my house to work for you. Get what I'm saying? And most of these companies do not do that. There's 168 hours in a week or something like that. And you're telling me that just because you're making 14 to 1600 a week, you're good with that? As an OTR driver? I wouldn't be good with that. I'll be right back, people. Yeah, but what I was saying about these over the road companies now, man, is don't let these over the road companies fool you. They're making money. They're making money, man. And I just don't think they're paying their drivers right. Like none of their drivers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are putting in so much time for these over the road companies just to say that you're making $1,300 a week, $1,400 a week. That ain't no money, man. Not for being out there that long. But at the end of the day, you gotta know what you want in trucking. So if that's good enough for you, I guess you're winning. I guess. Mhm. Let me tell you what winning in trucking is. Now the other day, we're in August, right? The other day, I asked one of the supervisors. I'm like, "Yo, can you look for me how much more days off I have for the rest of the year? How many? How many days? When I say days off, you gotta know what I mean, like vacation and sick pay. How much I got left for the rest of the year? I have 16 days, 1 6 day. That don't even sound right. 1 6 day, 16 days that I can get paid for the rest of the year. And we're almost in September. September, October, November, December. So I guess that's 4 months, right? I got 16 more days that I can use to take off. Now, how you gonna get to that level? And I already took off, like you guys already seen I took time off this year. More than one occasion. Now, how you gonna get to that level? Now, to get to that level, especially in local trucking, you gotta be consistent, man. You gotta stop being a job hopper. I don't care what none of these clowns say. Job hopping is not cool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you a pass at the beginning. We're gonna give you a little bit of pass because you gotta learn the trucking scenery, learn different jobs. You might get burnt, but after the first or two jobs, it's time for you to start doing your research on these companies. Lot of clowns, a lot of these idiots are not doing research on these companies, so they're getting burnt because they're going where the masses go. Remember at the beginning of this video, I said don't follow the masses. Use your damn head. Now these people people want to justify job hopping. I don't justify bull crap. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give passes to losers. If you're a loser, you're a loser. If you're a winner, it's a winner. It's nothing in the middle. No common ground. Like point blank period. Like don't job hop. Do your damn research and stop making up excuse. You know what I mean? Just do your research, man. You know? Like, why should I go work for this trucking company that I ain't never heard of? I don't know nobody that worked there. I can't find crap on this company on YouTube, on Google, nothing. I never see none of their drivers, but I'm gonna quit my job and go work for them. If you do that, then you're a clown. And that's the good thing about getting in trucking is that anybody can do it. The bad thing about getting in trucking is that anybody can do it. Cause there's a bunch of clowns in trucking, man. You know what I mean? It's like a clown show. You know? Like I'm sitting back at US Foods, like my truck loaded. I'm ready to take off. Or maybe when I come back in from doing my route, sitting back in my truck, logging out. And what I see a bunch of dudes in flip flops, pants hanging off the damn ground, sagging, And you wonder why people don't want to let you use the damn bathroom. Because you take this industry for a joke. You're not winning. Like, that's the way you're going to approach a broker. That's the way you're going to step in my office, want to do business with me. You're a clown show. A bunch of truckers are clown show, man. You gotta take this industry serious. You know what I mean? You gotta take it serious, man. A lot of people don't like me. A lot of people love me. And I get it. Because I take what I do seriously, man. When I go to work, man, I take what I do seriously. When I walk into that customer, I want to leave expression. That's the right word? I don't know if that's the right word, but if I walk into a customer, when I leave that customer, I want that customer to say, I want that driver to make my deliveries from now on. I want that driver to come back here. You know why? I don't go in there messing around or playing around or crapping around. Go in there, greet myself. You know what I'm saying? Where's your stuff located? Where do you want everything? And I just do what I gotta do. I don't go in there, I don't complain, I don't go back and forth with no customer for this and this and that. I don't got time for that. We here to work. Not here to freaking jerk off. We're here to work. But a bunch of truckers is a clown show, man. You know? Don't even know how to greet a customer. Like half stepping. Like they get key drops. Bunch of guys in food service, they'll get key drops, but they'll leave the cooler and freezer stuff outside the damn refrigerator or the freezer because they gotta stack it. They don't want to stack it. They just want to leave that crap outside so it can be spoiled. Now, how would you like to eat some spoiled cheese that's going on top of pizza or some chicken wings? Man, a bunch of guys are just a clown show. You know, I went to help this truck driver today, and I'm just looking at the way this guy stacks, man. And I'm just shaking my head like some they yo, I don't get it, bro. It's not that hard. And then you know what? I ain't gonna get on that. You can win that trucking, man. It's not that serious. It's not that complicated. You can definitely win. You feel me? You gotta decide what it is that you want to do. You know what I mean? Am I winning at trucking? I think I'm winning, man, because like at the end of the day, I'm with a good company. I got seniority, and whenever you're with a big company, guys, one advice I can give you is don't get caught up into this. I don't like this supervisor stuff, or this supervisor don't like me, or blah blah blah. Don't get caught up into that because at the end of the day, all these big companies, the company itself is bigger than any one supervisor. So you just keep on being professional. And if anybody that's being unprofessional with you, just let them know, like, yo, me and you, we gonna talk to corporate because I don't like the way how you're talking to me. And don't do it behind their back. Do it right in front of them. Let them know. Gotta be a man, y'all. You know what I mean? We don't come to work to play. So we give respect so we don't take disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I live my life, man. Militant. You know what I mean? That's the way I live my life, man. And a lot of people they like to go to back and forth and like to be petty and all that stuff. That's not how you win at trucking. You win at trucking by being a professional. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a professional, man. But a lot of these truck drivers, they're just a train wreck. Train wreck. A lot of these truck drivers, you only hear from them when good things are happening. A lot of these truck drivers, man, like especially the ones on YouTube, every time you see them, they're wearing a new uniform. You know, like every time they drop a video, you're thinking to yourself, oh, who you work for this week? You know, bunch of clowns, man. Bunch of clowns, man. And if you're trying to get in a particular type of industry in trucking, talk to people that's in that industry. Stop talking to clowns. Stop taking advice from clowns. If you want to go, if you want to go see a clown, go to the damn circus. I don't even know if they have circuses no more. That's where you find the clowns at. I didn't know it was gonna be so much clowns in trucking, man. That's not how you win. You know what I mean? No. This video, man, I'm dropping this morning, man. A little extra bonus. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man, how to win at trucking. You know what I mean? How to be a winner. Yo, we're out of here, man. Time for me to hit the road. Got some things to do. It's early in the morning. But you know we're always up, always doing something. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna be vlogging my I ain't gonna talk about that yet. Yo, y'all have the good rest of y'all morning. And I hope y'all take this video serious. Hope y'all take this one very serious. Y'all have a good rest of y'all morning, man. And we'll talk